Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Gina with Journal with Me Reflections number 12. And today's word is wary. And this word comes from Whollypiecemeal, who is on Instagram, who was very kind to allow me to use her words. So here now I'm reading the 3 questions, and while I am thinking about those questions, I'm checking my page to think of what I'm going to do on my page. And I'm looking at, this is a cereal box that I have, and I did a masterboard piece on it, and then I cut out circles from it instead of squares or rectangles. So what this is just different scraps of paper that I had, and I added some paint to it and then cut out those shapes. So I'm going to use this as my focal point today, and I'm just creating a small collage to go on top of it. This is a piece of dyed paper. I dyed it with food coloring, and I'm using piece to do my, my label, and the other piece I'm going to make a pocket with it. Now I'm just adding some script stamp to the page just to give it some character, because when I was thinking of the word wary, I don't know why, but I kept thinking about noise, because really and truly all the stuff that's happening around us is really just noise. That it's to distract us from our to take our eyes off of God. So I don't know why wary brought that to mind, but that's all I kept thinking about during this. And I'm just outlining this stencil that I made using a glue gun, just to give my page some more character, I guess, a little design. I used to journal on clear pages. Now I don't. I just find it's the most boring thing ever. So now I decided to just decorate that piece of card. Well, decorate is a kind of loose word. I'm just adding some scrap paint on it because I found it was too plain. And to unify both pages, I'm doing it on all the scrap pieces, so it looks similar. Here I found a piece of cloth. I was searching for a piece of paper and I found a cloth which I really like. And I found these pages that I printed. I copied a map on it, and then I painted it with, food coloring, with brown food coloring. So now I'm just writing in my word, and that cloth on the left, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I really like it. So I just left it there to see how it feels and if I like it and if I want to keep it. I'm going to answer my question. Number 1, are you wary of new situations? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am wary of new situations, but not all new situations. It depends on the vibes I get. And my vibes, I call it the leading of the Holy Spirit. So once I, get my feeling, I'll talk to God about it. And that happens. Number 2, are you wary of information gathered from unknown sources? Yes, of course, but not all the time. Because at the end of the day, even if it's a known source, it doesn't mean that the information is true or correct, or of any value. Because at the end of the day, a person wrote it, and nobody really knows what's in somebody else's heart. Number 3, have you ever discovered you were right to be wary of someone? Of course, yes. Sadly, sometimes happily, but sadly, yes. Most times, you know, it's like you wish this you wish something about somebody that was incorrect, and then it turned out that you were right, and it makes you sad. Yeah, that's what happens with me. So the word noise was still popping up in my head, so I wrote it on this face pocket. And because noise is distracting, I decided to write it all over, you know, in all different directions. So now I decided to stick my focal point down, the name of the page, and then I just felt like adding another small cluster of collaging to the side of it. Because why not? And I'm adding papers that were used all over the page, well, except for the black. I guess you could say the black is like to highlight this is the focal point. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just using bits and pieces that I kind of used all over the page. And am I still going to use my cloth? Let's see. I'm trying to decide where to put everything because the pages are wide. It's wider than the actual paper. So I'm fiddling around trying to fit. See? Should I put it there? Should I put this here? Should I fold it? I really, really did not want to fold it. And I really like the texture of that cloth on the page and the color. The cloth actually has colors of the entire page on it. I really liked it. I like the softness of it, the feel of it. Yeah. So I decided to add it and I stapled it on, and I'm so happy that I did. And then I decided to add my paper without folding it. So it's kind of coming off of the side of the page, but I like that about it. I like that it's not super neat and it's kind of falling off the page, you know. I like that. I don't like things to be too neat in my art. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next journaling session. Bye.